Hi, Chuck Thompson here, and I'm going to read you another section from Why Me, the third in the Natasha McMorales murder mystery series. What I'm going to read to you is actually the back panel of the book. I'm calling this section Danger. Before Nattie could turn it on, the phone was knocked from her hand by someone who was standing directly behind her. The action made her jump, but not before she felt something tighten around her neck. The rope was already too tight as she grabbed at it, desperately trying to get a finger between it and her throat. Giving that up, she swung her elbow backwards, but the person holding the rope was too strong. She thought her head would pop off as she was shoved forward and then quickly jerked back, causing a whiplash sort of dizziness. As she fought to regain her equilibrium, she felt his breath getting closer to her neck. Then he put his tongue on her. Flinching sideways, she tried to squeeze her head and her right shoulder together, trying to force his face away. He just laughed and shook her again. "Go ahead and fight," he whispered in her ear as he tightened the rope even more. "That makes it more fun." She clutched at the rope again, but it was still too tight. A deeper level of panic swept over her as she felt his hand slipping around her midsection. When it reached her belt buckle, her instincts took over, causing her to flail ineffectually. But a moment of clarity helped her remember what she'd been taught in self-defense class. Lifting her right leg, she stomped down as hard as she could on his right foot. She heard him scream out in pain and listened as it transitioned into anger. Then with a frenzied growl, he lifted her off her heels and slung her backwards over his shoulder. Her head bounced off the floor twice, once when she hit, and the second time when he landed on top of her. She could feel her head being jerked back and forth as she clutched frantically at the cord around her neck again. And then, against her will, she stopped struggling.